It's Driving in Belgrade. Hey folks, it's Eric from Belgrade Beat, driving a car on the street today. I'm gonna put this in the passenger side thing. Okay, there we go. You can see me, you can see a bit of the street. And here we go. So let me tell you my experience and impressions driving in Belgrade, Serbia, the city where I live. Now, I do not own a car. I live in the center, so there's really no need. In fact, having a car will actually make it take longer to get places because of, well, traffic and parking. But I rented one, this car, for a road trip from a company called Carways. Maybe I can help you out. It costs €3 a day in the winter. Well, that's what I did. I booked through a site called autoeurope.co.uk, and it's like €3 a day. Really good price. And so I went on a road trip all the way down to Athens, Greece, and it was great. Now I'm back in Belgrade, still got the car, so since it's €3 a day, I've had it for a few days, and yeah, Carways, Belgrade Airport, the cheapest price. So yeah, traffic. Traffic has gotten a lot worse in the city. I'm sitting in traffic right now. Over the last little while, it has mostly been because of construction, and it seems like more people are buying cars. As you know, they buy a car, so everybody's got a car. Yep, everyone's got a car. Not everybody, but let's keep in mind that if you live in the center, it's really well designed for pedestrians, and there's lots of buses. There's lots of buses that can take you 1 or 2 stops, if you need to hop around. I'm not condoning. Well, fuck it. A lot of people don't pay, and you might not. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, but it's really well designed in the city center for cars, pedestrians. So cars become the secondary thing, and so driving in the center is usually pretty tedious. You don't want to do it. There's this, I'll make another video called Parking in Belgrade, but yeah, the zone system makes it hard to park, and well, the traffic makes it really a pain in the ass. So yeah, don't drive in the center of the Belgrade if you can avoid it, at least during the working hours, working days, working hours, etc. Now, the roads in Belgrade tend to leave something to be desired in terms of quality because there's lots of potholes, bumps, and all of that stuff. So be careful when you're driving, and maybe your car should not be the nicest car because it's going to take lots of wear and tear. Right. Next thing, drivers in Belgrade. It really is the wild east, or wild country for driving in Belgrade. There are rules. People routinely do not follow them. Sorry, some guy just sort of cut me off. And he did the little 4-way flasher things to thank me for letting him in. All right, cool. That's nice. But what tends to happen is people feel that they can put on the 4-way flashers and then do pretty much anything, like drive on the sidewalk. Yeah, just drive on the sidewalk. Yeah, come on, just drive on the sidewalk. They drive the wrong way on a one-way street just because they have the 4-way flashers on. So I like to call those, I got this off somebody in the Belgrade Foreign Visitors Club, can't remember who it was. I like to call them the idiot lights. So you put on your little 4-way flashers and you can do something idiotic, illegal, etc. Driving in Belgrade. It's amazing. But if you're used to driving in like places like America where it's like easy, maybe don't drive in Belgrade. Maybe it's not the best idea. But if you're used to Southern Europe, yeah, give it a try. Drivers are impatient. If you cause them to delay themselves by more than a few seconds, they will honk their horns. Yep. There are rules for everything. They're often unenforced. Like the driving on the sidewalk thing, parking on the sidewalk. Driving the wrong way on a one-way street. Yep. What else? Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else you should know about driving in Belgrade. Oh yeah, it's easy in Novi Belgrade. Novi Belgrade has lots of space. The center does not. I mean, it's just like, even like you're driving on these tiny European streets, cars on both sides, barely squeezing through. Sometimes you have to bring your mirrors in. Not the funnest thing, folks. So if you could avoid it, avoid driving in Belgrade. Live in the center. Walk everywhere, take the bus everywhere, get a bicycle, even though that's very dangerous as well. And whenever you're driving in Belgrade, be prepared for a little rodeo, because the roads are like and also the pace of driving is really fast, and people will be constantly pushing you to go faster, and yeah, there's a quite noticeable amount of road rage here, I'll be honest. But it's not like people are, beating each other up over us. There's always a stop on the road rage, but they like to let it out. Let that horn sound. So that's it, folks. Driving in Belgrade. I'm gonna make another video called Parking in Belgrade, because that's a whole topic on its own, which has a lot of chaos as well. And I'll leave you guys. Let's take a look at the Canadian Embassy. Oh, look, it's the Canadian Embassy. They've actually got the German Embassy in the same building right now. And when I went to renew my passport last year, they asked me in Serbian, Kanadska ili Nemačka ambasada, and I said Kanadska, and they're like, "Are you sure? Are you sure that you're not German?" And well, I am pretty sure that I am German, but my nationality is Canadian because my ethnic German family got ethnically cleansed from Slovakia in 1945. But I didn't explain that to them. I just no, I'm going to the Canadian Embassy because I grew up in Canada. Very nice place to grow up. Boring place to live. Anyways, this has been driving in Belgrade. Also, public transport. Those people are pretty crazy drivers as well. So don't assume that just because they're working for the public transport that they're gonna be nice people to share the road with. They've got the Belgrade mentality. So I am arriving at my destination, which is the MUP, the police station, because I'm gonna get my boravak, which is my visa or permit to live in this country for another year. Woo! Thanks a lot, guys. I'll catch you later. Don't vlog while driving.